These will be your interactive notebook pages that are left in your folder that I'm going to go over with you and make sure that you know how to do those. Now, if you've already cut and glued them in a different order, that's okay. Just make sure you go back and have answered all your questions. So this one is the page that says multiplying using 3 or more numbers. It's got a word problem about a crayon company. And then attached to this page, you'll see the same word problem on another page that's got the crayon boxes. We're going to actually do this page first, but our word problem page is on the page is right beside it. So we can actually see both of these at the same time. So let's look at our word problem. Let me straighten my camera up. Okay. Our word problem says a crayon company put 6 crayons in a box. That's for one box. The boxes are arranged in 3 across and 4 deep. Now they kind of tricked us on this one because they used the word across and deep. And we've been used to seeing the word rows and columns. So I'm going to change that so I understand the problem a little better. They're arranged in 3 rows and 4 columns in a shipping crate. How many crayons are in the shipping crate? So again, we're needing a total. So what you need to do is you need to figure out how many of those crayon boxes you're going to need. We're building a crate is what we're doing. We're building a crate just like the company did. So we're going to need 3 rows and we're going to need 4 columns. So what I did is instead of cutting out every single individual crayon box, I counted 1, 2, 3 rows and I cut out those. And then I counted my 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I cut out my big rectangle to make my array. This is an array, 3 rows and 4 columns. Now it told us that there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crayons in every box, and so the picture already did our crayons in our boxes for us. So this is our array, 3 rows, 4 columns, and 6 crayons in every box. So we have 3 factors. We've got 3 factors that we are working with. So let's go over here to our problem page. Okay, after we've built our array, that should help us. Our problem is asking us how many crayons are in the crate. That's what it's asking us to do. Find a total, in other words. Draw a picture. So again, we have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, and we have 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then every row should have the same amount. And there are 6 crayons in every one of these. So what I'm going to do on my picture is I'm going to put a 6 for my 6 crayons. Now on the other page we have the actual picture with the 6 crayons. Write a number sentence. All right, we have 3 factors. We have 3 rows. Rows always come first. Times 4 columns times 6 crayons. Now we've been learning about the community and the associative property, so look at your factors and you can decide if you want to move any of these around. I like mine like this because it puts these smaller factors together, and that will help me get a smaller answer to have to multiply times 6. If you put 6 and 4 together, you're going to get a big number like 24. If you put 6 and 3 together, you're going to get a fairly big number, 18. So I like working with the 2 small factors first. So here's my number sentence that I'm going to try to solve. Yes, go ahead and put those factors that you want to multiply first in parentheses. So now we're going to actually answer it. So we know 3 times 4 is 12 times 6. We're working on our 6s, and most everybody's got this one down. 12 times 6 we know is 72. So my answer is there are 72 crayons. How did I solve the problem? I multiplied 3 times 4 first and got 12. Then I multiplied 12 times 6 and got 72. Are there other ways to solve it? Sure, I could come over here to my picture with the crayons and I could literally count every single crayon in this picture. And that should give me the answer of 72 as well. Okay, so that's our crayon page in our interactive notebook. The next two pages I want us to look at is our property page.